What's up, guys? It's George, your realtor, out here in Community Coffee, chilling, working, enjoying some coffee, double espresso there. So today, we'll talk about apps. So specifically, real estate apps. You're in the market, you're looking to buy. Talk about apps that I like to use. The ones I recommend. And then we're going to rate them. These are going to be basic search information. Something that I think you'll be using as you're surveying the market. So, change the settings here. Show you my screen on my phone so you can see what I'm working with. I just need to turn this on. Do not disturb. And let's start recording. Boom. Okay. So let's jump into the apps that I have here. These are some apps that are realtor-only apps. Realtor-only apps. RPR, that something that I use. CSS, I use it for scheduling. Zillow, the ones I'm focusing on. HAR, Zillow, and Redfin. So let's start with HAR. So just kind of a backstory here. HAR, when it comes to apps, listings, the HAR is the source. All the other apps are syndicated. So the data originates from HAR. Now, does that make it the best one to use? It just depends on who you are. But we'll jump into it real quick. So, what I want to talk about, let's just say you're starting off, and let's talk about searchability UI. Zillow is probably the most known one. Zillow, Zestimate, all that. So as you can tell, when you launch it, it's going to jump into. Actually, this is what it likes to show you. It likes to show you everything. Zillow it's like Google. Gives you everything. A lot of information that you may not know what to do with, what it means. So, Zillow, personally, and I'm not anti-Zillow, but I don't like Zillow because it gives you a lot of information that is outdated. For example, like potential listings, foreclosed, pre-foreclosed, make you move, all that stuff is foreclosed and pre-foreclosed. A lot of times, like 99% of the time, it's not accurate. What they're doing is they're just taking notices from the county and they're uploading it to their app, their site. The sold information, that's good to know, but Texas is a non-disclosure state, so that sometimes is a range. So it'll say, hey, it's sold for $395. How accurate that is, there's really no telling. But we'll just keep it simple. We'll turn off potential listings. If you're looking to buy, we'll just see what's around here. I do recommend anytime you are looking, exclude pending, coming soon. That's good. Exclude foreclosures. Again, foreclosures are, you need someone experienced when it comes to foreclosures. They're not easy, they're a headache most of the time. Good place to look at construction though. So we'll turn over recently sold just to declutter the screen. Boom. It dropped from 180 to 27. So cool. And we're gonna actually use one right here as an example. Number 136. So it gives you the info here. I would say Zillow, like compared to Google, gives you the most information out of the two. It doesn't always present it in the nicest way. So if you just want something to the point, use Zillow. It is usually outdated. They try to keep up, it just doesn't work. But that's usability for Zillow. The next one I want to use is Redfin. I'm already here, but Redfin is, I think, the nicest out of the bunch. You know, same thing, the information, the listing information still gets syndicated here from HAR. But I think it's the nicest presentation out of the 3 apps. Now there are a few more. There's Realtor.com app, there's Trulia, but I think these are the 3 most popular, the 3 most robust to use. So of course you got pictures on top, awesome. Got listing information, address. They do have tours because they have partnerships with agents like myself. Now this isn't sponsored, I'm not affiliated with Redfin. Gives you a little mortgage calculator, days on the market. Let's compare days on the market, because remember HAR is where everything comes from. So 20 days on the market, and then on HAR it is 18 days on the market. So 2 more days for some reason it's been on Redfin than it has been on HAR. Excellent. Make sure it's the right one, 136. And what I've noticed too, especially from friends that use it, is a property may hit the market and then it gets taken off for some reason. You know, maybe they don't have showing instructions set up yet, so forth, so they remove it. So I think Redfin, I like it the most as far as optics. It looks the best. So now when it comes to searching, you're just based off of here. All you have to do is you have a searchable map, so you zoom out, it'll update whatever criteria you have, and then you'll hit filter to add anything extra as you dig deeper. HAR, now some of this information, MLS subscriber only, that's my information, you won't see that, and at the end of the video I'll talk about how you can get that premium information. The mortgage calculators, so what I found here is that HAR is not very accurate. It does not take into account PMI, it doesn't take into account home insurance, or HOA. You know, if you want to calculate it for a house, that's an annual thing, cool. Townhouses for sure, you need to calculate it because they are doing a month-to-month basis. So HAR let me down. Redfin, you got it pretty good. It does take into account mortgage insurance, it does take into account homeowners insurance, HOA dues as well. So $31.69, and then Zillow was the most accurate because it actually, assuming that the tax rate is accurate, which it is, it does seem to be, it takes the homeowners insurance, that's a quote, $800 a year. If you want to add a little bit more, you can. Let's just do $1,500 because of the price of the house, $3,000. It adds PMI, it adds taxes and insurance, and the HOA dues per month. So Zillow does get a positive mark for having the best mortgage calculator out of the 3. So let's talk about the most accurate. I would say the most accurate is going to be HAR as far as listing data. You know, accurate information, accurate days on the market, and sold information, which you will need to get from your professional agent that you're working with. Redfin does allow, I don't know if they're allowed to, but they do share it with you once you register with their app. But I always would recommend working with a professional because they're going to be licensed and they can tell you what the property sold for, because Texas is non-disclosure, so that information is supposed to be private. And then number 3, distant 3 would be Zillow. You know, so I would say I would approach it in a matter of work with Redfin if you're starting off. You know, if you're surveying the market. I wouldn't put too much stock into how much a property is valuated at. These are all algorithm based. So, you know, how much this house is worth, you know, especially townhouses, you know, it doesn't know the difference between a townhouse and a house, you know. But I would say Redfin, and then if you want to use HER to verify accuracy of Redfin, cool. So once you get to HER, then you're serious. And then Zillow, I would just stay away from Zillow. You know, their information is too much. A lot of it's not accurate. So especially if you're interested in foreclosures, that information is way out of whack. All right, so almost forgot to add. So at the very end of this video, if you want the premium info, the premium information on the listings you're on the market, comment below, and or actually message me directly that you want to get the premium info. So really, I'll just need your email and you know, and your name. So that way, you know, you get better information and get the edge when it comes to buying a house. So look forward to it. All right, peace. Thanks for watching.